Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Washington Huskies. 3A Sports College Football, and Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking downfield, it's Williams. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. Running with purpose. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's an out route, the catch made. What a stiff one! Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
1st down, looking for more now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Powering through a tackle. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the move now. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room, or it's a safety?
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. For some space. It's Coleman. Inside the 35. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
To throw, it's Williams. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
You'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring you down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Huskies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So getting nothing in 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Pressure is coming. Running snap in for a sack.
Boy, it's 3rd and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is intercepted. He can go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Coleman.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Huskies are in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a first and goal at the 7. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Catch made on the right side. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away.
Notre Dame, 0.
Bringing it out, it's Young. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's low. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's low. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense. To the air, it's Carr. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
He makes the grab.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. shotgun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's low. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Now this defense...
It's blocked. They grab it. It's a live ball here. Pass midfield. Inside the 40. The 30. Past the 20. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
I don't know about you, Chris, but didn't it seem that the kicking team just kind of froze after the blocked PAT? It made it a lot easier for the defense once they blocked it to just return it all the way back, and that's 2 points.
After the blocked PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Coleman. That's a strong stiff arm. Breaking tackles. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Caught near the sideline. It's Evans. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. This Washington offense is moving beautifully down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Breaks into the clear. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. Takes the handoff. It's low. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket. They got him for a sack.
Look at this. They turn him loose. He gets home for a sack for the Washington defense. Good call by the defensive coordinator. You think about it over the years, Chris, they've got some really good linebacker play that can get after the quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He fires downfield. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down?
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Powering through. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Williams. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. The grab down the middle. It's Green. They bring it down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Huskies will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Set up at the 27. Dropping back, it's Carr. The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down at the 48. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. 1st down, looking to throw the football. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. No huddle here for the offense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this.
Oh, that one's picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Williams. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Heather's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Washington, 14.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Using his legs, it's Coleman. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking downfield, it's Williams. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but it's a big gain of 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Huskies line it up with first and goal. keeps it on a design run. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Washington, to put them on top now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They bring it down to the 41. The return team does a solid job there. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. They're going to run it. He's got room to run. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47. First down and 10 now. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Back to pass. It's Carr. With the catch, it's Fields. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Makes the grab. It's low. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Grab behind the line. It's Fields. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we've got a 4th down.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. They're trying to sneak it for the first. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st down, it's play action. Finds an open target on the left side. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Trying to find some room. It's low. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back. It's Carr. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense really clicking. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he's not going to make it. Big stop by the defense and still a 5-point game.
That keeps the score. Notre Dame 25, Washington 20.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Williams. Bringing pressure, using his legs here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense and being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? And he laid the hit stick on him there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, had a chance at another interception. Couldn't quite hold on. But it's going to be fourth down. The Huskies will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Irish. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Notre Dame, Washington 20.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this third period. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And they'll get it down that time.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You'd love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
He goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw again. The short completion of the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down. And the Huskies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting
intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Carr. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Pauling. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Back to throw. It's Williams. The pocket breaking down. Then as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind cover.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Huskies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a wide receiver screen, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They break out on third and goal. Third goal doesn't do much good here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
This gives you an idea of the versatility of this offense, Chris. Third down and goal from the 1-yard line. A lot of people would think they're going to run the football, but instead they trust the quarterback to make a good decision, great execution, and an easy touchdown for the offense.
Extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Grinding away with a running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away and secure the victory. To throw, it's Carr. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Pauling. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.